Shut up. What the? Back? Oh shit. Look at him still not ashamed. Fuck. Why my health didn't come back faster? Nah, I was waiting for him to come. Hey, yeah, look at, I hate niggas like this. How did I get a skin for a Mac 10? What the hell? I'm not even using it. You didn't see that? Ink. You got it, you bitch. Come on, teammates, put in some fucking pain, bro. There's a death machine, yo. Oh my gosh. Your point? Your point? What's wrong there? fuck. I'm about to go to the death machine, bro. Oh, well. Fuck. Yeah. So they're about to give me ammo for this shit. I tried it. Fucking fucks. I don't know how it's not me. I was going on. You dirt. Way better than you, kid. Look at you. My day. Huh? Huh? Hinted 30 today, yeah. Please. I'm sorry. Let me slide, please. 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 Oh, now you can see everybody's weapons now? Wow. Uh-huh. 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 De. Shit. Oh my de. Kakashi. So I do want to be a shinobi. But the other nigga Ah. Shit, the juggernaut, the juggy bins. Yeah. Look at the juggernaut. Ice stream. Going for a nuke. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Fuck. Alright, we left there. Bad start. Man, listen. They're being bitches right now. I'm gonna go. Time out. What are you talking about? That's my loyal fan. Fuck. It's a Patricia skin. Wait! You scared the shit out of me, man. Where it come? Look at you on downstream. Are you still on? Eek! Fuck. Can't run. Of course, our teammate had to leave. He was they just touch it. Oh, she is right there this whole time? What the fuck? Nah, they're not seeing it. I'm like, who the fuck is still here? I'm showing death, praying on my downfall. Yo, if I die to that Patricia skin one more time, I'm gonna slap Amir Dunbar. And his teeth. Yo, he's laying on the floor like a bitch. And they're catching up like a bitch. What? What? Send juice. It should let you make score sheets for the different type of game modes, bro. Catch rum. Shit, I'm burning. You need to stop playing that dead records, bro. Yeah, they gay. I said, look, ma, no hands. Fuck. I haven't heard this voice in so long. Boy, look at you waiting for shit, boy. What's wrong there? I ain't floater. Come on, put a napalm strike over there. Oh shit. Oh, get that. Yeah. Alright. The turret has to go. Oh my god. Bro! Oh. That fucking turret, bro. I told him to like it after stream, you know? I'm stream done. How's this shit so contested? Oh yeah. Yo, this nigga's a fucking bitch made ass nigga, bro. I swear to God. Oh my gosh, War Machine! Oh my fucking gosh. What are you watching? Yes. Look at me get a wall, man. Sure, Ruka's there. Look at your mind there. Looks too thin. The bitch. Fucking hate these bitch made ass niggas. Come on. Let's go! I'm hot as fuck. Ah. I ain't get enough.
So one thing about One Piece that's very odd is that humans differ from size to size. For example, we had Whitebeard, right? Whitebeard was a human, but the man was 21 feet tall. We had Katakuri, another human, who was about 16 feet tall. Big Mom, who's basically a giant, but she's not, she's literally a human, is about 29 feet tall. But yeah, One Piece characters differ in sizes even if they're human. Like, Luffy would be an average human size. And then you have people in the world like Doflamingo, Kizaru, Katakuri, Big Mom, Kaido, and many more. But yeah, for more One Piece content, follow the TikTok, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We have a Sanji video going up today, so that's going to be interesting for everyone if you want to stay tuned. And yeah, so one thing about One Piece, Zoro's true family.
It's your turn. Be great.
There's a new insane glitch going on in Plunder right now that allows you to level up guns at insane speeds. To do this glitch, you have to have a friend to help. First, you want to make sure you have auto.
I don't feel like playing this. Take a break. Ooh, that shit look fire. Damn, they don't got an SMG. Hello, nigga. Who do you think he is talking to shit niggas like that, bro? No.
Turned on.
You stop looking. Nah, but the girl does. The girl does. Bam.
Here's a quick spoiler-free breakdown.
Okay. Let's get on there.
All of us.
Kaido versus you.
Say it jealous, bro. Nigga came in. Look where it's gone, bro. Bro.
Mr. Davis, I know you can hear us.
Yes.
Not us.
Oh, shit.
Okay, I put up an earpod, guys. You want to log into that and get started?
Oh my god, I'm tired of that pod, bro. Even in lines, we better be doing polynomials, cause I learned that shit for a reason. I let this season come back with a reason. I ain't say easy, say I'm a film point. I'm Mr. Streamer. And you, friend.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are on a near pod. If you guys want to join and not want to, you guys should join. We're working on this page here that says exploration. So all I want you to do here is, actually I want you to do a few things. I want you to actually use the box method and figure out what each of these are, okay? I don't want you to just write x plus 1 squared. That's not what I want. Okay?
What?
So I want you to box method, and then tell me what's the final answer you get. After you do 1 or 2, you should be able to kind of see some sort of pattern or a shortcut that you can use to figure out the rest of them. Okay, if you can't, no big deal, then just use box method for all of them. But at some point you should notice a pattern maybe that is a shortcut in order to figure out these binomials multiplying.
So you want me to put you on? I think she's also married. Sorry, but there's no he.
While we do that, a couple of things. Number one, we're on the new bell schedule due to the middle school going back. We are not fully remote anymore, so we're back to blended for middle school, not high school.
Set up.
But that still affects our bell schedule, so this class moving forward will be at 1:10, and we finish our day at 1:55. Okay, and then you guys are done for the day after that. On that note, we're also in our second semester, right? We've gotten into the swing of things, and I feel like I have to address late work because it's getting worse. So, people are either not doing their work, So you're either not completing classwork, which I feel like is very doable. I don't think I give too much work. I think we do in most of it in class, and I might give you one question, if that, for finishing a Nearpod, right? Like a Regents question, or just finishing 2 slides, or something like that, right? On Thursday, I gave you guys 3 examples to do. Many people just didn't do it. They're like, whatever. I haven't even looked at the Delta math yet. I'm going to look at that next, but just the year's not over, and the material's going to get harder, right? So as we're going through the year, you'll see this progression, which means the material gets more difficult. If you're not coming to class, if you're not submitting work, those are all things that are going to stop you from doing well in the class, okay? Therefore, you need to hand things in on time. Unless you speak to me ahead of time. I had a doctor's appointment, I had a family emergency, this came up, something happened, I couldn't hand it in. Understandable. If you are just handing things in late just cause, and whether it's the next day or 2 weeks from now, I can't tell you how I'm getting things like from 2 weeks ago. I'm now not sifting through my emails, sifting through all of these Nearpods all over again. Also, Nearpods that are self-paced do have a time limit. So after some time, you may edit it, I'm not going to look back at it, right? You might not even be able to edit it because time is up. So, I'm not accepting late work. Unless you speak to me ahead of time, it's not going to be accepted. If it's in my inbox, I'm going to delete it. I'm not looking at it. I'm not going through the emails. Sometimes I leave comments as in, you didn't do this.
Again?
That doesn't mean that you didn't do it now. That means that you just
Like, what is wrong with you?
letting you know you're getting a missing grade. It's not fair to me, it's not fair to your classmates who have done the work on time. And if you notice, we do go over a lot of the homeworks, or I leave comments. If someone in this class didn't do the homework, you can easily go to their friend and just say, hey, I didn't do 60, classwork 60, can you just give it to me so I can copy it and hand it in?
You don't have no money, but
so
man,
it's not fair. If we were in person, I'm very strict with late work. I don't accept late work at all. But because of this remote world, I've been pretty understanding, and have allowed it, even though I said I didn't. But at this point, it's gotten out of hand, and people are taking advantage. And in math, it's just not fair because answers are easy to get. Right? I'm asking you to write an essay for your own opinion. I'm asking you for answers, which you can easily get from somebody else who I've already graded and submitted math. Okay, so no late work. If I leave a comment, that just means I'm letting you know you didn't do this, but you can't make it up. Okay. Same thing with tests and quizzes and anything else that's an assignment for this class. Okay. Third thing, tomorrow I'm going to be out. I have a meeting.
Yes.
So it's going to be an asynchronous day for this class, which means I'm going to... Huh?
Wait, one more thing about that. Miss Fresman is very reasonable about the work that she gives you. Like, she absolutely gives you the shortest work just to get the assignment done, just to show that you've understood the material. She's not giving you hours and hours of homework. Like, this is a very, very reasonable class. I'm in an algebra 2 class. I'm in a calculus class. These other classes are a lot more work. So really be respectful to Miss Fresman. She's giving you the least amount of work just to make sure that you can show that you know the material. Because you will still need to know this material.
Bro, you want to walk home? Alright, bro, what you finna?
Thank you.
Nigga, don't threat like that. I'm about to lower your salary to $2 million.
Every class works differently, right? So tomorrow I have a meeting, which means I will not be here, which means we will not have live class, and you have a quiz tomorrow.
Don't forget to shout out Death Records.
It's going to be on operations of polynomials. We've done adding.
It's going to Bobby Furniture my sign with us next.
Multiplying, right, with these binomials. We've done a mix of all of it, right? There's some problems like the classwork from Thursday. There were some of them where you had to do this box method and then also distribute and combine like terms, right? So those type of questions will be on your quiz tomorrow. It's a Google form. It's multiple choice. You need to include work. If you are just writing, if you're just inputting option 432, it's a 0. You're getting 0 credit, okay? These problems require a lot of work, okay? Whether you're attaching a picture in your notebook or you're using a Jamboard or writing, making a copy of the work on a Google Doc, I don't care how you submit it, I just need to see the work, okay? That proves to me that you know what you're doing and you solve the problems out and haven't gotten answers from another source, somebody else, or whatever the case is, you're not cheating, right? Work is required 100% for all 3 problems, okay? So this is a unit where you have to show a lot of work. The last unit was not. The last test you didn't have to show any work. It was all multiple choice and it was easy, right? So there's certain topics where you have to show a lot of work and certain topics that you don't. This is one of the topics where work is a must and required, okay? So please make sure you are showing work. That's going to be posted at 8 a.m. and it's going to be due at 11:59 p.m.
There he there?
Yeah,
I know.
3 problems. It will be in a Google form. Any questions about anything I spoke about right now?
Alright, look at you. Luffy is faster than Shishi,
I
bro.
have 2 people that submitted this. I have 24 people in here, minus myself and Miss Ahmed and my page. That would be 21, which means there's 3 people who have not joined the Nearpod. You have not joined, that's another issue. A lot of you sit in here and don't write anything on the Nearpod the whole period. That's a 0. Okay, a lot of you sit in here and do what we do in class and then don't finish your classwork. Okay, that means you're not getting your full grade. Please make sure all of these things are being done. Good.
Oh, God.
John, good. Antonio, I need you to use the box method. So what you're doing does not work, right? So you're just multiplying. Actually, you're just missing the x squared. So in front of all of them.
Speedway.
No.
Spend 100 bands a weekday.
I don't know what you're doing, Antonio.
Yeah, I wasn't here for the lesson on the box method because I thought it was a Wednesday schedule or something like that, and I think I messed up the schedule, so I didn't come to class.
Okay. So we're gonna do that today in case you were out. Josh, good. Amina, can you do it in your notebook? Yes, there is a little thing on here where you can attach a picture. It should be like a little picture thing that you can put a picture in. So if you do it in your notebook, you need to attach it to here.
Speedway.
Mahani, again, don't know what you're doing there either. You're not using the box method. Guys, use the box method. I will show you what the box method looks like. John did it here. Remember, you set it up, you draw a box, a 2 by 2, you put the x plus 1 here, the x plus 1 here, and you multiply your boxes. If you don't know the box method, guys, we've spent a couple of days on it. You had the Delta Math. You need to learn it, otherwise you're not going to get this unit. If you have not used the box method, you need to use it now. Oh boy. Okay, so if you look here, Sarnika, an example, she attached a picture here. Alright, so I could see that picture. I mean, it's hard to see here, but she attached it and she used the box method and she put her final answers here. That's completely fine. If you don't like drawing on here, I get it. You can do it in your notebook and attach a picture. Mahani, I need you to redo your work. Darsh, good. The rest of you, if you've not submitted something, you have 3 minutes to do so. Let's go. The least you could do is at least do 1, 2, 3 problems, right? If you're doing nothing, it's telling me you're not doing anything. You're just sitting in front of your computer right now. Staring.
Yeah, like. How? Like, it's just so annoying. And they expect us to write good. Oh my god. Oh, I lost the screen.
Your Nearpod rusted, Joshua? What does that mean?
Reset it.
Mohammed, yes, are you using the foil method for the top ones? Okay, gotcha. No problem. Good.
Speedway.
Oh, reset. Okay. Another minute, guys.
Black eyes.
Speedway. Spend 100 shits on weekday. Amir, why is your mouth shut?
Okay, here we go. Let me start going over some of the answers. Okay, I'm gonna share Nanjiba's here. So here's how the box method works. You write each of your binomials. So if you have two binomials, you're gonna have a 2 by 2 square. Right? On top of each box, you're gonna write one of your terms. So here she wrote x, 1, and then here she wrote x and 1. And then she multiplied each box. X times x is x squared. X times 1 is 1x. X times 1 is 1x. 1 times 1 is 1. She combined her like terms of x and x. That's how she got the 2x here. She left the x squared and the 1. This is in standard form. Highest to lowest exponent. Very good. She did the same thing for the second one. Any questions on the box method? Many of you are not using it. I don't know if that's because you don't know how to use it or you're being lazy. I'm not sure. Leslie here. Let me show her work. She did it nicely on the box method as well. I'll show you one of the ones with the negatives. So the only difference with the negative here is she wrote -1 here and -1 here. You don't need to do that with the positives. She did as well. You don't have to. But if it's negative or minus, you have to put that there. It makes a difference, right? So over here, she had a negative x and a negative x, and that's why her middle term here was a negative 2x. Okay? Good. Let's look close. Muhammad Yasser here did some FOIL. So he did first, outer, inner, last. That's fine as well. Samantha here did all of hers nice and neatly. She wrote all of them in red, and then she even wrote her final answer in blue. I love that. Very neat and clear to see. Okay, questions? All right. Now, going on that, does anybody notice any patterns? So let's say I didn't do the box method, and I'm just looking strictly at my answer, right? How does this last number come about? So take a look at your all of your binomials. How do you think that last number comes about? Here we have 1, here we have 4, here we have 9.
When does Samantha get smart?
Antonio.
Oh, sorry, my hand was still up from before.
Okay, Shyla.
Does it represent the x by itself?
What do you mean? The x here?
Yeah, because you see how we have the 2x, and wouldn't it be because we multiply it by 1 to get 2x? Like you have here the x to the power of 2 plus 2x plus 1. The plus 1 would be because you have the 2x plus the 1, which will give you what you had.
How do we get, okay, let me be more specific. So look at this binomial here and look at all the terms, right? And then compare that to how we can get this 1. Forget about this box method for a second. Go straight from here to here, right? What do you think is a shortcut looking at this? Where do you think we get this 1, our last term, our 4, our last term, our 9, our last term? Mohammed?
You can do this by taking the last term in each binomial, the last term, you just multiply that by the other last term. So like 1 times 1, which gives us the 1. And in the negatives, if you do negative, it's positive.
Awesome. Does everybody see that? So technically, when you're looking at the box method, this last box that we get, we're just taking the two numbers, right, in the problem, right? So if we're looking at this binomial, all we have to do is take the two numbers that are by itself, 1 and 1, and multiply them. 2 and 2, multiply them. 3 and 3, multiply them. Same thing here, right? We get the same negatives. Negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9. Negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4. Negative 1 times negative 1 is a positive 1. So you can kind of figure out that last term without doing this. What is our first term always going to be here?
X squared.
Right, because we have x and x, right? It changes if you have something other than x, but if it is something with just x in front, your first term is always going to be x squared, and your last term is always going to be when you multiply the two numbers. Second question, how do you think we get this middle term? So now, and I'll give you a hint, keep looking at these two numbers. How do we think you get this middle term? So we have 1 and 1 here, we have 2. We have 2 and 2 here, we have 4. We have 3 and 3 here, we have 6. Negative 1 and negative 1, we have -2. -2 and -2, we have -4. -3 and -3, we have -6. Elizabeth. Yes, exactly. Right? 1 plus 1 is a +2. 2 plus 2 is a +4. 3 plus 3 is a +6. Shiloh, you have a question or a comment?
Sorry, I was turning thing in my hand.
Okay. -1 and -1 is -2. -2 plus -2 is -4. -3 plus -3 is -6. Okay? So, before we move on to the next problem, let's go over, actually, yeah, let's go over this discussion that I have up. So, I'm going to put this up. Take a look at my screen. Stay away from the Nearpod for a second. I just want to go over this, and then I'll address you guys back to the Nearpod here. Okay, so the shortcut that we just came up with, do you think it will work for something like this? Think about that. So the ones we did, they had the same numbers, right? It was either 1 and 1 or -1 and -1. So do you think that shortcut will work if these two numbers are not the same? Darsh?
I think the shortcut would work because this would be x to the power of 2 plus
3x.
yeah, 3x and plus 2.
Good. How did you get the 3x and 2? Remind us again.
You would do x times 1 and x times 2.
Well, let's say we use the shortcut. We're only using these numbers here, 1 and 2. What did you do with 1 and 2 to get the middle term?
You added, multiplied, added.
Right, and then what did you do with 1 and 2 to get the last term?
Multiplied them.
Exactly. Let's just make sure Darsh is correct. So let's just do the box method and make sure the shortcut really does work. So the other ones we did, right, they all had the same numbers. This had different numbers, but let's see if that still works. So we have x squared here, we have 1x here, we have 2x here, we have 2 here. X
Who is
squared,
that?
the 2x, and the x gives us 3x, and we have a 2.
Who is it?
So yeah, it does work. Good. Do we think it'll work with something
Who?
like this? So I'm going to expand this, right? So this technically would be 2x plus 1 times 2x plus 1. You think the shortcut would work here?
A box?
Mohammed?
I think it would work.
Okay, let's try it.
You saw an Amazon box?
Yeah.
Oh, it's right here.
You would add
And you get, then you add 2x.
We're using the shortcut, which says we take the last terms, we add them to get the middle term, and we multiply them to get the last term.
So you would add 2x,
Okay?
and then you would add 1.
1 plus 1 is 2. 1 times 1 is 1. Okay, let's see if that works. So we have our box here. We do 2x plus 1, and we do 2x plus 1. Here we have 4x squared, 2x, 2x, 1. So our final answer is 4x squared. We combine our like terms. 4x plus 1. Does that work? Are these two the same? No. So, notice, it does not work if here you have a number in front of the x. Right? This is different because here it's just an x, here it's just an x. We have no coefficients. If you have a coefficient or a number in front of the x, this shortcut doesn't work. Okay? And for this last one, do we think the shortcut works? Yes, we did this one, right? Can someone else volunteer and do the shortcut for us? We haven't heard from. If not, I'll call on somebody. Here we go. John.
Thank you.
So it's x squared plus 3x.
Add 3 and 3.
Oh yeah, 6x plus 9.
Good. Middle term, you add them. Last one, you multiply them. Good. And then let's just do a quick check. that does work. We have x in 3, x in 3, x squared, 3x, 3x, and 9. So we have x squared plus 6x plus 9, yes. Right? And again here, notice that the x have nothing in front of it. So these two numbers have nothing to do with the shortcut. What has to do with the shortcut is if this is an x and this is an x. If either one has a number in front or both have a number in front, it does not work. Okay? So moving forward, you can use the shortcut if you're allowed to. So if it's a problem like this, feel free. If it looks like this, you cannot. Okay? That's why you still have to know the box method, because there will be problems where there's coefficients in front. Questions? Igosa.
The box method always works, right?
Always works. So if you like doing that, stick to that. If this shortcut's like, nah, that's not for me, that confuses me, box method always works. Okay. I would like you to move on to the next page on the Nearpod. So what I want you to do here is I actually want you to either use the shortcut or use the box method, get an actual answer, and then write about what you noticed and why you think that happens. Okay, so before you even write what you notice, do the work, and then tell me things that you notice about this problem.
Sonde.